Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this video and on the Ambitiously the Podcast YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect the opinion of our and Ambitiously the Podcast YouTube channel. All topics are for entertainment purposes only. TVMA, viewer discretion is advised. All commentary is alleged. Tired of financial headaches? Are late nights spent balancing books instead of building your business? You need Labora Lee Bookkeeping. We take the stress out of your finances. Labora Lee Bookkeeping offers expert solutions for all your needs: precise bookkeeping, efficient payroll, and comprehensive tax preparation. We empower small businesses with accurate financial insights, helping them make smart decisions and achieve greater profitability. Stop stressing and start succeeding. Contact Labora Lee Bookkeeping today for a free financial assessment. That's Labora Lee Bookkeeping. Get back to business.
Ambitiously, the podcast, live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Dive into the latest in trending topics, adult taboo conversations, and music. Tune in.
Hey, hey. Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Laborley, aka Cat Lee, and you have now tuned in to Ambitiously the Podcast. Listen, not even gonna get into my personal today. We just gonna talk about what we came here to talk about today, my friends. Today is the tap in. Today okay, I don't know what I'm going to start from the beginning because I don't know exactly what just went down. You- Maybe we get in a storm. I don't know what just happened, but I will tell you this. It is me. I'm here. I'm here. I will try my best to get in where I can fit in. I can't help how technology works. So I need everybody to understand what it is, what it is. I need everybody to understand this. I'm not fighting technology. That's not a fight that I can fight. But I am here. And today, I'm going to put this. Okay, I see you, Doc. I'm going to put this on the screen again. Today is the tap in. Today, we get into our nostalgia. We also do the final exam because that's very vital and very important to what it is that we do over here at Ambitiously the podcast. Um, yeah, it is what it is. But today is the tap in. Like I was saying before all of the crazy happened. Last week we weren't here because I got injured really bad. I hurt my shoulder, my hand, my head, and my knee. So I wasn't here because of these things. Doc wasn't here because he had some personal affairs to attend to. But we are here. We are here. If you read the title, we want to know what he knows because he knows. We talk about that in a minute, but we get to it in a minute. We'll get to it in a sec. Let me get through some of the things that I need to get through before we have another crazy moment in life. Um, Join the conversation. You can do that by calling in. The number is 443-551-5963, 443-551-5963. You can also text that same number, or you can drop a comment, and the comment and the text message will be read aloud. I'm attention. Or if you call in, you will be live on air. So I just be mindful. That's all I'm gonna say about. Just be mindful that you are live on air. But we are here. We are here. We are here to talk about it. Hit us up. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Or you can hit us up at ambitiouslythepodcast at gmail.com. Ambitiouslythepodcast at gmail.com. Either one will do. Either one will do. Listen, I tell y'all all the time, yo, like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need to like, share, and subscribe. We need that in our lives. We want that. We want all of that. Listen, don't be intimidated by me being boisterous and stating my opinion ever. Because I'm always gonna do that, but I'm always open to what you have to say too. I'm just up for a healthy debate. That's all. That's all. So like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com, and join the coffee community while you are over there. There is a floating follow us button that is on the website. Make sure you hit that up so you can be privy to the. I don't want to put I don't want to put. Why is that happening? I don't want to put anything on there if it's not there. So, it is what it is. Doc, I don't even know if we got storms because it does not sound like it's raining right now, but some crazy stuff just happened. So I feel like we might be getting a storm soon. I don't know. I have no clue. I'm not going to act like the meteorologist, the weather lady over here. I'm just going to say that was weird vibes that I was getting. That was weird vibes. But anyway, um, that's that. Mentally, I'm here, but I'm not here because I have some decision making to make when it comes to this podcast and the things and the direction that we want to go in. And, you know, sometimes we have to switch things up around here. Sometimes we can't sit in the moment that we are in. And I understand that, but I don't like it sometimes. So, I'm dealing with those things. That's something I have to deal with because, again, this is a situation that I put myself in. And as much as I've given it thought to stopping, I can't. It feels so good. I love it over here. I enjoy the people that come and listen. It makes me happy to know that, but cannot. I cannot. I cannot. So it might require a little readjustment. Um, then we have this radio station situation. Oh, by the way, let me do that real quick. We have this whole radio situation going on over here, and I want y'all to go over there and enjoy the music, the vibes that you are getting over there. Hold on, I'm gonna put that on the screen real quick. I'm gonna put that on. Give it to me. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. I gotta make sure I get the right one though. I feel like it's this one. I feel like it's this. But yeah, I want to give you guys the best experience that I can give, and by me wanting to give you guys the best experience that I want to give you guys, sometimes things are misinterpreted. And so, yeah, it is what it is.
Ambitiously Radio, where the culture will always live. 24/7 broadcasting. www.ambitiouslyent.com/radio.
All right, Doc, I see you, baby. Hi. Um, so I always want to give y'all the best experience that I can possibly give, which isn't what I'm capable of giving. Um, at the end of the day, I'm still a mom. I still have jobs and a career outside of being a podcaster. I have things that I do. So give I'm giving a lot. And sometimes every now and again I'm given a headache. And it's not you guys. It's just sometimes I go through things. So I just want y'all to understand that. Like it's a lot to deal with over here that I'm dealing with. And so it's just not as easy as you think it is just sitting on the couch. I don't just sit, like this takes production. So no, I don't just sit in front of the camera. It's not as easy as you think it is. But it is today is definitely the tap in baby. So we're gonna tap in. This this gives me a little bit of ease. A little bit. And I'm about to bring my partner in good in the building real quick. Um, he's not Brazilian, but he's my Brazilian man. He's been my Brazilian man since he's been on the show. He's not Brazilian, but he understands the inside joke. So that's what it is. I'm about to bring him on the screen. You ready, babe? Okay, I'm about to bring him in the building real quick. He is not Brazilian.
I am not Brazilian. I am not Brazilian.
He is from Savannah, Georgia, but he is
Yeah.
my Brazilian man, and he gets the inside joke. He
We
does.
ready? How you gonna tell me that mine didn't win first place? How you gonna tell me mine? Look, I tear this whole fucking stage down.
Period. I'm
Yeah, I
gonna rip
cursed
the
you, man.
crown off her head.
For real. Give me that bouquet back. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I missed that moment. I'm gonna bring that video back because I felt like that is one of the funniest moments
It
ever.
was big head.
Cause he was not playing like y'all. Number two,
Mm-hmm.
she ain't even come in fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. She came in at number 10, number two, and he was not happy about it at
No,
all.
he was fully with the action. Fully with the action.
He was ready to crash out already.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
number
And
two. How dare you give her? Do you see how beautiful this woman is?
Yep.
Number two. And so I called Doc my Brazilian man because I feel like that's where we really connected because it was so funny.
For real.
And had our comedy crash out moment in that moment. It
Hmm.
was funny.
Hmm.
We had never seen anything like that in our lives.
He was
Ever.
serious.
He was number two. Who number two? Not my wife.
Y'all
So
know that the dude walked up on stage. That's the part because he went up on stage. It was like you got to be kidding me.
he didn't even crash out in the audience. He went on stage and just started tearing everything. Give me the crown, give me the bouquet. I don't number two.
For real. For real. Dead ass. No joke. Dead ass.
I
No joke.
didn't even mean to bring that up, but it's because I
No,
said you were my Brazilian man and I had to let them know that you're not Brazilian. Um, I needed that laugh real quick.
all right. No, that was a classic moment. Classic moment. Classic moment on the actually ENT podcast too. By the way, you was cracking up about that.
I was. It was funny to me, like, whoa, I ain't never seen nobody crash out like this.
Like, he
Over
was
her.
ready.
She didn't lose. She just came in number two.
Like that's the first loser. Number two.
No, she's not the first loser. The first loser is whoever took fifth, sixth, fifth, fourth, third. They're the first losers because they're the people that was like, nah, you're not good enough. At least she was second to good enough. You feel me?
He didn't feel that way. Like you told you feel me? He didn't. He did not
He did feel me. He crashed
at
out.
all. At all.
Listen, Doc, I needed that laugh. I
Good.
needed
Good.
it.
Well, it
Um,
is a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday for some tapping in.
it is. It is. The title is "We Want to Know What He Did,"
Hmm.
so that you can get prepared before we get to this. We're talking about Bo Jackson. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
Bo knows this and
Bo
Bo
knows
knows
that.
that, but Bo don't know Jack because Bo can't rap.
And
So what do
rap.
you do? Oh, here we
Classic.
go, yo. Here we
Classic.
go, y'all. I use that as a promotional song today because I wanted y'all to connect
Okay. Okay.
to where I was going with it today. Our subject matter for this tapping is Bo Jackson, but before we get to all of that, before we get to Bo Jackson, I want to say this. Bo Jackson, our age range, was a very big deal.
Yep.
Um, I feel like we brought him up, but we didn't really get to talk about him in depth. We just probably breezed over that real quick. So that's the conversation we're gonna have today because he was monumental for our age group. But before we get into tapping into Bo Jackson, we got a final exam we got to get to.
Exactly.
Last week I was injured. Doc had some personal affairs to attend to, so we weren't here. I don't even remember what year I chose. That's how
Okay.
injured I was.
All right. Well, look, hopefully you don't have permanent amnesia, just convenient amnesia.
Nah, I just don't remember what year I chose. I'll figure it out. Hopefully, I'll get somebody out of prison.
Give you that right there.
I'm crossing something. Hopefully. Um, but yeah, we didn't get around to it last week because, like I said, I hurt my shoulder, my hand, my head, and I was dead.
But
As
you
many
are
know.
okay now, recovering on the mend, back
I'm
in
on the
effect.
mend. I'm at
Okay.
90%.
Okay.
I could
90.
work it today. But last week, y'all wasn't getting none of me because when I get hurt or when I'm in pain or when I'm sick, the first thing my go to is just go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. So that's what I did last week. But this week, we are going to get into this final exam because I missed it. Loki. I missed it.
Okay, look,
I
it's like
did.
sick from school. You have a little time to study. You know, you still got to take that test.
I know, Professor. I know. But that's what happened last week. So I wanted to let y'all know why we weren't here last week. My personal injuries, Doc had personal affairs. That's what it had to.
Okay.
That's what it had to be. But this year that we are going to focus on this 2005, I probably won't pass this either. But girls, I love you. That doesn't mean that I don't love you. That means that I just don't know.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
that's what it means. Our current score right now, Doc has 24. I have 56. The audience has. I don't know why this always. I don't know why I don't ever see this, but our former co-host has 5. Maybe because I feel like it's sketchy, skeptical, whatever you want to say. You feel me? Mama say, Mama sama makusa. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I've been feeling that way for a long time now, though.
Good.
And then our audience have 2. I have 0 of my girls out of prison. I gotta break at least one of them out. At least one.
How long has it been? Just check real quick. You're thinking about
Couple of weeks.
then.
It's been a
Thinking
couple
about
of weeks.
last week. It's
It's
been
been
two
a
weeks.
it's
Two
been a
weeks.
couple. Like I said, it's been a couple of weeks. I understand what it is, and I'm
Understood.
sorry, girls, but if I don't know, I don't know, and y'all gotta stay in the bank.
Locked up.
Then they won't let me out, and maybe the prison time will be some good for y'all. So I don't have. Maybe that's the rehabilitation that you need, although
Look,
they're never rehabilitated, but whatever,
if
because
you
they
could
won't come
run
by,
the streets and have your fun.
act up on period. But for the purpose of the parole board and the probation board, maybe this is the rehabilitation that they needed.
I would say
Um,
time would tell, but they're doing a lot of time, so
listen, you didn't see how I just rolled my eyes.
yeah, I did.
I'm saying this for the sake of the parole and the probation board. That's
They
it.
saw you roll your eyes.
Well, whatever. Maybe this is rehabilitation that they need, but whatever. We're gonna get them out today. Doc, you want to explain the final exam?
Yes, so the final exam is a series of 5 clues that are presented to Miss Cat Lee, you guys and ladies, the audience, and anybody else that wants to participate, or even when you listen to the show afterwards. We'll give 5 clues. You got to guess who the artist is, or the artiste, or the group is. Cat picks the year. I do the research. I come up with the album that was released within that year. Then I formulate questions based upon anything I know about the artist, anything I can find about this. I have a very in-depth source magazine collection too. So it's
Okay.
always cool when she picks a year that within the source magazines, I can go through and find some weird, interesting stuff about some interview they did too. So I will present the 5 questions. There's a game within the game that has 5 Harleys that she just discussed. That each one time that she uses a clue, she loses a Harley unless she's guessing on that clue. For the past 2 weeks, she has yet to get any of them out. So they just been
Everybody been in prison.
everybody, everybody, except for the little black Harley that you can't see coming. That one hasn't been in
She
prison.
in prison right now too.
Oh shit, I ain't know that. But hey,
Her
look,
little
I can't.
badass keep running away and stuff, so I had to lock down the gate. So I turned it into a prison
Look,
out
I
there.
say in my lane, I was just thinking about possibility, but
And
so
she
yeah,
bit my sister, but what she don't know about my sister is my sister bite back. It's diabolical over here.
it's diabolical. Talk about I'm gonna bite you back, dog,
Yeah,
for
and
all
my
your
sister
mouth.
like, oh, you bit me, and then she be like, no,
This shit is
no,
wild.
like she did nothing. I got a
Wow.
funny story about her later, but go ahead.
That is how the game works. So it's a game within the game for Kat herself, but then it's an open game for anybody in the audience. The only way I win is if all clues are used, nobody in the audience guesses, and Kat doesn't guess. Then that's how I get my points. And you can see I've won at least 26 times, but it's a lot easier for me because I make up the test. Um, do you want to tell me about your Harleys? I
So
mean, you
number
already
one has never been out of prison. Number two has probably been out like once ever in her life. Number three, she's been out several times, but she goes in more often than number four and number five. Number four, she gets out more than number three, but she's in there occasionally. And number five, I just be missing the hell out of her. Like, no, that's my bottom. I be needing her out of prison. I do. I don't like when she's locked up. And right now she is locked up. Clank, clank,
And the clinker.
clank. Sorry, my bad. I'm in
And the
my
clinker.
feelings. I'm in my feelings. Let her out.
Mm,
Please let her out. All right. I'm sorry.
mm, mm, mm.
I've been doing poorly these last couple of weeks, but uh, life be lifing.
Life does life. Life does life. You can't help that. That's how it unfortunately or fortunately works.
You know what I mean?
When it's
Like,
good, it's good.
and when it's bad, but life is lifing. And so
Got
yeah,
it.
she's in the clanker.
Okay. So, you ready?
Uh, I, I don't know.
Life be life. Life be life.
You asked me I don't know. Anyway, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's get this ready.
All right, y'all. So this is hip hop. This is a hip hop quiz. It's called the Final Exam
Oh
Pop Off
no, I'm
Quiz.
not ready. I'm not ready because I got to do this. I'm sorry. I apologize. I did not mean to interrupt. I got to do this.
I know you-
It's time
oh,
for the final exam. Let's go. I had to put that on the screen, Doc. I had to put that on the
okay.
screen. I wasn't ready.
I understand. So, welcome to the final exam. This is your hip hop pop quiz. This is hip hop. If you hear, I'm assuming you like hip hop. If you hear, I'm assuming you listen to hip hop. You grew up around hip hop. You've heard hip hop. You vibe to hip hop. You had it at the family functions, the barbecues, the kickbacks. When you was in your car, you probably play it. You probably have something you want to show to your kids, your nieces, your nephews, and they probably showing you new hip hop too that you ain't never heard of. And there could be a situation where you got a CD that you probably need to give back because you probably heard the CD enough, and you probably like, hey, I enjoyed these past however many years you had it for 15, 20, 30, I don't know. But
I never
sometimes
told
somebody
a
just wants
year.
a CD back.
I never told a year. Go ahead.
But somebody want a CD back. Or if you don't want to get a CD back, at least be gracious and share like your Spotify, your YouTube Premium, your Apple
Mm-mm,
Music passwords. That's a trade and in long runs and
mm-mm,
all.
mm-mm.
But
They got their own. They got their own. Never.
But if that doesn't happen, all I'm saying is the next five clues I'm about to give is this: you understanding and living through hip hop. No matter where you're from, East Coast, West Coast, down south, Midwest, or even somewhere in the world, you can be in Australia yelling "They aren't like us" at Drake. You know hip hop. That's how I gotta say that. So anyway,
Oh, you almost made me
uh,
crip walking this bitch. Sorry, my bad.
with
My
that
bad.
being said, uh, is everybody ready? We got questions. Yes, ma'am.
Can I go to the ladies' room? I need a
Uh,
personal moment right now.
you just came back to classic. I understand you're probably going through some trauma and everything, but even before you walked in here, the bell did not ring until you walked in, and the bell rang leads you from somebody else's class. So this is my class now. You're on my time. I'm trying to make sure you are fully ingrained and dealt with and part of the secret society where we only ask for trust in hip hop. Do you understand that?
Never mind. I don't want to go to the ladies' room.
Well, thank you for not really wasting my time. But anyway, uh, everybody got their number two pencils. Actually, you keep raising yours, ma'am. Okay, number two pencils. All right. So take a scantron, pass it down. Take a scantron, pass it down. Is there anybody in here I need to separate? All right.
I'm
Look,
watching.
y'all know what this is. There's no questions about it. With that being said, are we ready?
I think so.
All right. First clue.
2005 is the year, y'all. 2005 is the year. Reflect back to what was happening in 2005. Let me get in a moment. I know where I was in 2005. Let's go.
There you was in 2005. All right. First clue. First
Premarital
clue.
years.
Boom.
Okay. Let's go. Hold on. Give me a second to put it on the screen. Okay. Let's read this. The title of this 2005 release. hold on. Posed a direct question designed to introduce the artist to a wider audience. It debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200 chart upon release. Oh my gosh, she's never getting out of prison. I'm sorry, number one, I love you. But you see, it's not me at this point. All right, let me talk to her in the visitor room real quick without you, Doc.
Right.
It's not me at this point. I I'm never gonna get you out with these first ones. I love you, but you're never coming out of prison. Don't blame it on me. I'm gonna read it again so that you know it's not me. Okay, so I gotta read to her real quick. The title of this 2005 release posed as a direct question designed to introduce the artist to a wider audience. It debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200 chart upon its release. See, girl, it's not me. Okay. I just wanted her to understand that it's really not me. It's not. She's going back and to sell money on the books, baby. Know that you don't like me right now, but you gonna come see me anyway because I put money on your books. So as long as I do that, you gonna come to this visiting room and you gonna look at me in my face. I don't care if you mean me. I don't care about none of that. I'm a Libra. We don't really give a about too much of anything. You gonna come see me as long as I'm spending my money, hooker. Anyway, go ahead. Number 2.
No.
While you preparing, number 2.
All right. Number two.
I gotta talk to her like that because I need her to understand it's really not me. I just don't know. All right, go ahead. Number 2.
Number two.
Mhm. Okay, number 2. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Early career involved extensive grassroots marketing. I love marketing. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. I just
Questions are tailored.
okay. Involved grassroots marketing, building strong local following. Later became an A&R executive for Warner Brothers Records. Who did that? This is special. So you went from an artist to an A&R. How monumental is that? That's a beautiful thing. Okay, let me think. Warner Brothers. I gotta think about this. You became an A&R, an artist that became an A&R. Hmm. That's a couple of There's a couple of dudes that did that. Number 2, I'm sorry, boo, you going into that's too vague
Damn.
for me. I can't answer that question. I can't. I can't. Okay, I gotta talk to her too now. Doc, turn your head. Turn your head. I gotta talk to my boo. Very vague. I'm sorry, but you won't be getting out either. I love you. Also, money on your books. I got you. You good. I gotta stop spending all this money. Go ahead. All right. Number 3. She's locked up. They won't let her out. That was so vague. She's locked up. They're locked up. They won't let me out. This is
Number two.
the theme song for this. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just I had to get in my I had to get in my bag real quick. Because I'm not cooking. Was a part of Swish House. Oh, active before gaining national fame. This rapper made a memorable cameo in the film Fast and Furious. Okay, okay, this I can get with this. Okay, Tokyo Drift. Swish House. Okay, Swish House.
The
That's
excitement.
I know. Cause somebody got to get out of prison. One of them got to get out. Um, Swish House. That was Then I'm trying to think where I was in 2005. Uh, that was like 1 year in, so I was living in Jewtown with all the rest of the Jews. Uh, Um, okay, I got one person in my head, but okay, he was never. So we gonna put him over here because he be getting on my nerves. Um, I'm trying to do the math real quick, y'all. Give me a second. He getting on my nerves, and he was never an A&R. He just put him over. He was too high to be an A&R. Okay, let me think who was in that camp at the time. Um,
Um, if you want to think a little bit, I need to go run and go zero because I forgot to bring that in here when I normally
okay,
bring
go ahead, do
everything.
your business. So oh, thank you. I need the time. Thank you.
Okay, no worries.
I need the
I'll be right back.
time. I
It's not gonna take me
need it.
long. It's not gonna take me long. I'll be right back.
Jeez Louise. Okay. Tokyo Drift. Who was in that? He had a cameo. So he wasn't one of the main actors. He just had a cameo. Who was in Swish House? Okay. That's to be back in my collective. Damn, y'all. What the hell? Damn. Who was in that? Who? Y'all got time. Doc is he done left the building. And I'm really trying to freak. Okay. 2005. I wasn't married yet. I wasn't married yet. I wasn't a wife yet. I'm trying to think. I wasn't a wife yet. Uh damn. I wasn't a wife yet. I was just a girlfriend. The thought I was just a girlfriend then. I mean, I don't hate the idea because to be honest, that wasn't a happy marriage. So it's okay. I wasn't a wife yet. Damn. Ooh.
We at
Mm. Mm. Who? Why? Gosh, this hurts. It hurts my brain. Okay, and I'm already stressed out. So, and made a cameo in Tokyo Drift. Damn, yeah. Ooh, what the fuck? Somebody coming out of prison today. I don't give a fuck. Somebody coming out of prison. Hold
hopefully.
on. This
I'm
hurt.
still surprised.
Oh my gosh, this is
Star
hurting my
one.
brain so much. Ah. Ah! I don't want none of my boys to go back to prison.
All I'm saying is, hopefully somebody comes out of prison today because I was still surprised about the Gangstar one, and you
Yeah,
focus on
that
the
hurt my
Jasmine.
feelings. You
You talk
don't
about the
know.
Taz. I'm like, I hate that word. I'm like, that's like a
I
thing for
still
real.
hate it. I
Okay,
still hate it.
I know, but
I I don't care what nobody say. That is Jasmine Taz is still ugly.
okay.
Fuck. What was that? Oh, I hate this. Okay, give me the next one. Give me the next one.
All right, this is
Somebody coming out of prison. Jasmine Taz is still ugly to me. I don't care what nobody say.
number 4.
And y'all already tried to burn me at the stake with camera.
Yep, yep.
I'm prepared to be burned at the stake. I don't give a shit. I don't. I'm tired of people shit.
The certain hip hop stuff that you don't like is always like, but that's like a thing in hip hop though. You got to know that weird little thing.
Jasmine Taz was ugly. That
But
was
it's the thing.
ugly. I mean, I get at the time that okay, what we'll talk about Guru later. I just Jasmine Taz is ugly. Many tracks. This 2005 album also released chopped and screwed versions on the bonus. They made headlines for his significant weight loss. Okay, they lost weight. They lost a lot of weight. Hmm. Weight loss?
Relatively.
A lot of weight loss?
Relatively.
How much is a lot? Weight loss?
Enough to make you look different, but it's not it wasn't like you were
It
a
was
large
like
person in the first
that's
place, so
so a lot of weight loss. 2005. Lost a lot of weight. A lot of weight. You said a significant, and you didn't give me poundage. You just said a lot of weight.
no. But the only hint I will give is, to me, it's not as significant as people made it out to be, but
It wasn't.
to me personally, but there was rumors about shit about it, and I didn't want it would have made the question to kind of like too long if I would have put all the other shit in it.
This is nasty. This is a nasty one.
Where we at? Thank you. Wait, you got
This
one
is a
more.
nasty one, Doc.
Oh yeah, you got one more clue.
I know, and I'm trying to. This hurts. I
It's
don't
okay.
want my Harleys to be back in prison again.
Look, ma'am, Miss Cat, we understand, but sometimes rehabilitation takes a little while longer.
Listen. So they was fat and then they got skinny or not skinny. They was just chunky. I need
I don't know what I don't know what you call what. I just know, to me, it was like, yeah, they look different, but it's not crazy. But there was rumors that were floating around about stuff. That was the thing, and I couldn't figure out how to put it in there. Other than this is kind of like an extra hint I'm giving you, I guess.
damn, who got skinny? I mean, who went from fat to, well, not skinny, because you said it was significant. It wasn't humongous. But people lie all the time. And people always be like, oh, well, you fat, but you don't really be fat. You just be stocky. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. This is hurting my feelings because I feel like this is hurting my feelings. I don't want nobody to go to prison. Oh my gosh. I don't want nobody to go to prison.
Anybody out there
Okay.
listening in the world, if y'all got a clue or a question, or not a question, if y'all think y'all know, by all means, put it in the chat.
Yeah, because right now I'm just really taking my time. One is because I don't want none of my girls to go to prison, but it looks like number 4 is going to prison. Um, but then this is wrecking my brain because you said they lost a lot of, well, it was rumored that they lost a lot of weight and they're a rapper. And in my head, it's just I cannot. And they only had a cameo, so they didn't have a starring role. And I know what was mad after the I hate. Okay, I'm explaining this real quick while I'm thinking my thoughts. I hate any movie that goes over a certain amount of reprises. Like I don't need a part 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, or 6. I love The Godfather. That's one of my favorite movies, but I hate Godfather Part 3. You know what I'm saying? Number 2 was good. It was good. 3, I hated it. I hate any movie that goes over except for Star Wars.
See, so I was an exception.
Except for Star Wars. I always make a pass for Star Wars. But it's not many movies that I'm into after a certain amount of You know what I'm saying? And so I watched the first Fast and the Furious. I don't even think I watched the second one because it's like, all right, leave it right there. A good movie is a good movie. You don't have to keep making them over and over again. So, um, I'm trying. Okay, okay. She got to go back in. Baby girl, I love you so much, but this
Damn.
is horrible. And he went from a fatty to a skinny, or supposed skinny. Damn. Wait, wait.
Okay.
No. Because I'm trying to think of somebody who they would have said he lost weight, a lot of weight, but he didn't lose a lot of weight. He might have built some muscle mass. You feel me? In my head. You feel me? Because you know people, oh, he lost so much weight, but really he just toned it up.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. I went into my workout world. Um, damn. And who would do chopped and screwed? So and chopped and screwed, that gives me somebody who's more southern, like specifically Texas, but more southern, like um. Damn, I want to say this one name, but I don't want to say this one name because I'm afraid. All right, let me go back before I give up on her. I need to read these clues again, because I don't listen. I'm trying to get my boo out of prison.
I understand.
I am, and the
But
only I can only think of one person, and in my mind, he wasn't never fat. He was just stocky. Okay, let me bring the clues back on the screen for 1 second. So the title of this 2005 release posed a direct question designed to introduce this author to a wider audience. It debuted at number 3 on the 200 chart, Billboard 200 chart list. Okay. Early career, extensive grassroots marketing, local follow building, and he became a who would Eminem be like? Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I got one person in my head though, and
okay.
Tokyo Drift. I got one person, and this is killing me. I want to gamble. Y'all know I'm not a gambling woman.
Gambling
Um,
is on Harley number one. Gambling is not Harley number four.
it is
Harley,
because it's a
Harley number
gamble
four
because
is a reasonable
I
guess.
it's a gamble because I could answer this question and lose 4 and 5. It's a gamble. It's a hell of a gamble.
Hmm.
The stakes are high right now. It's a gamble.
Guess it's a
Um,
fiction.
and,
No.
and then chopped and screwed. So I feel like he would be in this region. Although I will say there are some artists from up north that be biting off my Texas people. Listen, because I got roots. My DNA. Well, one, my dad, my biological father, is from Texas, Austin, to be specific. So I could say that he biting sometimes, and that chopped and screw started in Texas. It did not start with y'all northerner. Well, I am a northerner, but I guess I don't know. I'm a Mason Dixoner, so I don't want to say a northerner.
Cat vocabulary.
But
That's good.
some of y'all be playing. Also, released the chopped and screwed. Okay, I'm gonna take a gamble.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt my soul. I don't know if I want to do this. This is so ugly and scary. This is the ugliest and scariest moment of my life, and I don't know why at
Gambling.
all. Why
Gambling.
am I afraid, Doc?
I don't know. There ain't nothing to fear but fear itself.
Yeah. So you lose all your girlies, and they all in prison, and they all hurt your
And you
back.
get a later on, you get another chance next week to try to get them all back out again.
No, I need one out this week. I'm going through some things.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand. I'm sorry. Look, at least you got your number two pencil.
No,
You said no.
no, that's not enough. I am going through some, and I'm going through things that involve this podcast. So I don't need to lose this week. I don't.
Look, I wish you the best of luck. I formulate the questions
No,
and I angle it towards
no.
things I know about you, or I assume that you at least I'm aware of. And that's why I always put a little bit of this little twist on it, like grassroots, promotion, marketing. That goes into the way I make the questions too, by the way, just so you know. Now,
Don't add me into your situation.
I have to because it makes it more entertaining.
All right,
You
I'm
get excited
gonna
when you see marketing. I'm like,
marketing,
she
but I
got it.
don't know everybody who does marketing, and how they do. I don't know every little. No marketer does. So you know, no marketer knows all the market. I'm just gonna take a gamble today.
Okay.
This hurts. I'm so scared.
Oh, the drama.
Can I sing my song
What
before I
song?
give you my? First, I was afraid. I was terrified.
Sing your song. Sing it if it makes you feel that comfortable.
It don't. It didn't help at all. Not one bit.
All
Okay.
right. All right.
I'm gonna take a gamble
Mm,
today, and I'll probably lose both my girls. It's gonna hurt, but
let's see.
David Banner, that's my final answer. You have to ask me that.
I don't have to ask you that.
No, just give it to me. Rip it off like a band-aid.
You are correct. Nope, you're wrong.
What
Nope, you're
the
wrong. You're wrong.
fuck?
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're
Don't
wrong.
tell me I'm corrected. I'm wrong. What the
I'm
fuck is wrong with you?
because you said it. I thought it was a funny moment to me. It's like, wait, you
That's not funny. It
I'm
hurt.
I'm
I just
sorry.
lost two hollies, and you talking about it was funny to
My
you. Don't
bad.
don't use me
All
as
right.
your
Well,
comical, what you think is your comical moment.
yeah,
Who
what I
is it?
thought. I'm sorry.
Who is it?
All right, cool. No, wait, no. Here's your fifth clue.
I don't even know if I
Audience
want.
also have a chance
I don't even know if I want the fifth clue right now. Get
to be
yeah, because
fair.
I'm wrong. So I lost everybody. But go ahead. I'm gonna get the fifth clue for the audience. You play
Okay.
too much.
I didn't play
You
it,
gonna
but
pay
here we
for
go.
this later.
Wait, why is it failed to send?
I don't know. But give me the fifth clue. This hurt my
Oh,
feelings.
I think why it failed. Hold on. Huh, this is funny. I'm gonna send it
My
on
feelings
YouTube
is hurt
because
right
I
now.
kind of figured out how it failed, why it failed. I'm gonna send it on YouTube real quick. Let me see. Did it go through that time? I think I know why it failed.
Why? What failed? No, I don't
When I
see
tried to,
nothing.
you didn't get it?
No,
Did your message fail to send? I'm gonna try to send it one more time in the Twitch stuff.
I don't see nothing. And I'm looking at two screens.
It
Okay,
don't
now I
fail.
see it. Now I see it. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. I think I know why it failed too.
Why?
Why don't you read it first, and then you can figure out why?
This Houston Texan native. Is this little flip? I hate him. I hate him the most. I hate him so much. But anyway, became famous for frequently repeating his name. And Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones.
Who?
That's Mike Jones. Not
Who?
Mike Jones. He from Texas though. I didn't know
Yeah.
where he was from. I know I hated him off.
Damn. Yes, he's from Texas.
I
And
didn't know where he was from. I know that when I heard him initially, I hated his guts. I don't get the point because I guess
well, no,
already,
you don't get the
but
point.
I
But
hate him. I
this
hated
was a
him with
softball
a
pick.
passion. Nothing about. what he did made me like, oh, he hot. But although I didn't get the point, I did guess it.
Who? Who? So if
Mike
you go
Jones.
back and look at the questions, I mean the clues, does it make sense now? Well, of course, it always makes sense after the fact, I guess.
No, it didn't make sense to the last one because that's the only person that Mike Jones. I hated him so much.
But remember his whole catch thing was who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. His name was
I
down as
don't
who
remember.
is Mike Jones.
Once he started that, he was out of my.
That was grassroots marketing.
I
They
guess.
they actually labeled him the first rapper to go viral before the whole thing of being viral was a viral thing. Because if you read this
Well, not
question,
if Soldier Boy got his say so.
well, not if so. Yeah, Soulja Boy went viral on the internet. This is before the internet kind of slightly technically
So you
was
can't
existing.
go viral before the internet.
Oh well,
The
Ludacris
viral
also had
is
this
the
album
internet.
called Word of Mouth. The Mike Jones shit was word
You
of mouth.
can't go viral before the internet.
You don't think word of mouth is viral though?
No, that's
Oh,
word
okay.
of mouth. That is actually, so that you know, because I am a marketer, that is actually a section within marketing. It's called word of mouth. It's not viral. It's
Oh,
just word of mouth marketing. That is still a marketing segment to this day. It's still there. It didn't go anywhere.
and
It's just called
I
word of
believe it.
mouth. So no, that's not viral.
Well, if you look it up, they say that he was quote unquote the first rapper to go viral before the whole internet thing of it all. The only thing
Then
I
that
have to
means
ask,
then he wasn't viral. They're lying to you. He was not viral because there's no viral before the internet. That was
okay,
word of mouth marketing. It's a
but-
section of marketing.
okay, I understand. My only question now is if you read them numbers at the end, you read them.
What I need you to understand is I hated that dude's guts. He was out of my head as soon as no. I hated
Okay.
him so bad.
Well, anybody is listening to this, I hope when y'all see this last clue and y'all read
Anybody
it.
that's listening, I want you to know that Kat Lee said that she hated Mike Jones. She did. I was not a fan. I was
Okay.
not impressed. I was like, who?
That was the whole thing.
And before he got a chance to say Mike Jones, I was like, off.
Damn.
Turn the
Damn.
TV off. Turn the TV off.
All right,
No,
so
I
this is
did.
the only thing I gotta say, just because it's funny, because I'm beginning to understand you probably don't say it the way it's supposed to be said. I know I could be damn near anywhere, particularly down south, and I can say the first 6 numbers of this, and
A
somebody from
lot
the
of people can say it. I wouldn't say it, but a lot of people can say
do you know
it.
how to say it though?
Huh?
Do you know how to say it?
No, I don't because I didn't like
Oh,
him.
okay, no, that's what I'm saying. But that's to me what you're saying, even in the marketing. And yes, I'm not a marketer. You are more in that world than I
Right.
am.
That's a segment. It's
But
called word of mouth. It
I
never changed
know
throughout the
I could
word
be
the years.
somewhere down south and I can say the first 6 letters of this, and somewhere in the distance, somebody go yell out the last four. That still exists to this day. That is the
Maybe.
craziest thing
Let
about it.
me see. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. You also know because I've been saying I've never. I almost got burned to the stake about Cameron.
Hmm.
So you know how hard I go about what it is that I like and I don't like.
I don't understand.
So
And I
maybe,
guess,
maybe somebody, and I mean, a lot of people in this world could probably quote the last four, but I just did not like him. I didn't see him as a viable. But he became an A&R for Warner Brothers.
yes. And when he had lost all the weight, which his homeboy, uh, Paul Wall did too, that's when all the rumors, oh, they
Now,
about to
his
die, they got
homeboy, I like.
okay,
I
well,
did like
I'm not
Paul
arguing with
Wall.
that. I'm just saying. But that's the whole thing. They both kind of because no, they were connected. Swisher House, DJ Screw, the DJ
Right,
Michael 5000 watts, all that stuff. But no,
right.
it's like when they got established, they got their money. They kind of both. Well, Paul Wall is coming back into rapping a lot more now, but they both stepped away. Mike Jones did become an A&R. He did lose a lot of weight, and people said he had cancer. He caught something. They thought he did. Yeah, if you look up him before and after, and to me, I'm like, no, he looks skinny, like Paul Wall. He looks like Paul Wall. How Paul Wall? Well, Paul Wall is looking like an old white teacher now.
Yeah,
But
because then when Paul Wallen did that song with Jill Scott, I was like, he did get mad skinny, but
hmm hmm
I didn't think he caught nothing. I was like,
call when I
maybe they were just like,
call.
let's get into our physical health. Let me look at my
No,
back.
and that's true.
Let
But
me
that's
look at.
one of the things. But that's when they were. But I just think what I really think is the era that all of them came from. I think when they had money in their pocket, they looked at life differently.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he
And I'm
did
not mad
get.
about it.
Nah, I ain't. He got mad skinny.
But he still looks like the same person though. Like I like yeah, no, you just
I
skinny
mean,
now.
you can see the face, but he. I'm looking at
And
a picture and it got the full bodies.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm looking at a picture, and his face was still round, but his body was mad skinny. Well, I don't know. And see, how do we know that he got mad skinny? Because the clothes that he was wearing in 2005 were just big.
The big yeah, no, that's true.
So maybe he was skinny under the big clothes. That's what I don't like about the world sometimes, though, because I just had this conversation earlier, and that's crazy because I wasn't at the hospital, but somebody that I rock with do work in the medical field, and he had to take a patient to the hospital, and we was sitting and wait. Well, he had a doctor's appointment, but we had to sit and wait until you know that was done. So we were sitting in there earlier, and one of the points I brought to him earlier was it's like everybody gets so jaded by the things that people say, and it's like you don't have to believe it.
Mhm.
You don't have to think that what somebody else says is the genuine truth. Like,
Yeah.
and the conversation was because we were talking about that statement that Barack Obama made about being around his gay professor and all that bullcrap. You don't have to
Mhm.
listen to what Barack says. Like, you can do what it is that you want to do in this world. You can believe whatever it is that you want to believe in this world. You can feel however you feel in this world. I'm looking at pictures at Mike Jones right now, and you could say that he lost weight, but really, he had really big clothes.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like his shirt, I'm looking at the picture because it's like they have a before and they have an after. And I'm like, how do you know he wasn't that shape before you assumed that he lost weight?
Well, my only retort is the fact that one of his biggest songs back then, they didn't want me. He said, "A lot of girls I was way too chubby. Now I'm losing a lot of weight, and girls
He
want to love me."
wasn't fat, he was stocky.
He has it in the lyric of one of his songs, and that's one of
Yeah,
the hard
but
songs
he
that beat.
chubby, stocky, that's the same thing. He wasn't fat. You feel me? Significant weight loss. Like that made him like he was like bone crusher size. And
Nah, that's
then
why
he
I
got
said to me he
really,
doesn't
really
look.
skinny.
But that's why I said he doesn't look different to me. But it is what most people thought he got something now, and that was
Yeah,
the whole
that
thing.
was
Because believe it or not, the same shit that they started talking about with Paul Wall too.
they were stocky. And then you don't know how tall they are compared to you in real life. Like you see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. It's up
I'll be
it's
real.
the eye of the beholder is an amazing thing. You don't know. Maybe they had a little love handles or whatever, but that don't mean they was you know what I mean? People
The
just
only thing, and I'll be
America
real.
is weird.
Yes, well, life is weird. I'll say this because you said something that was funny to me. Because this is one thing I'll recognize and realize. Most artists are really short, and I think that's the thing that is
They
why they're
are.
artists, though. No,
They are.
I've,
And the
I've,
camera
I'm
angles is the way they are because they the way they are to make them look taller.
no. When I
Look at all
realize
of
I've
that.
been in spaces around other famous artists, particularly other men, I'm like, I am way bigger than.
I've been in
But
a lot
in
of
the
situations.
world,
Listen, I'm 5'8" in height, right?
so tall
There
for a
are
woman.
a lot of artists that I have been mainstream and I've been around and like, oh, you a little dude. Because I'm
Yeah,
tall for a chick. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I also understood, but that's because I've been in the music industry, that that's done on purpose so that you don't see how short they really are in
No,
real life.
but
Nas is
me understanding, me recognizing it, I'm like, that's why they fucking
I
are, because
love
they.
this man. I love this man so much that I had a bottle that I kiss all the time, but he is short for the men compared to the men that I actually dated in my life, because usually they were like 6 feet and taller. You know what I'm saying? He's short. It's a lot of short ninjas, but stocky and fat are two different things. And
All
when
I'm
you
saying
look at
is,
his before, and I looked at the picture and after, you don't know whether or not his body was skinny underneath. He had on really big clothes.
the whole
It was
petite.
2005. Ninjas was wearing shirts that were humongous. Ninjas was wearing shirts that looked like dresses in 2005. I didn't understand it, but I would talk to a ninja that was doing that, but they were. It's life. Life be lifing.
Like,
But all right, I'll start my Harleys again today.
oh wait, I gotta
It's
give you the
okay.
score.
It's all right.
Oh wait, before I forget, because I know that we do this sometimes. Next year, oh,
2007.
2007. We was moving along the timeline. All right, 2007.
Listen, I can't go back to the 90s right now. I mean, but I'm trying to be fair and stay in the 2000s.
2007. All
Yeah.
right. Let me update the score real quick.
And that's the first thing that came to my mind. So maybe I just 2007.
All right. So let me copy this.
First thing that came to my mind, 2007. I don't know. Don't ask me why I chose that year. I never know why I choose the years that I choose. I don't.
That's cool because when it comes up, you're gonna say, "What was I doing?" You're gonna answer it already. I already know. That's cool.
What, in 2007?
No, when it comes up, when we do the next tap in, you're gonna say, "What was I doing?"
What was I
Because you always.
thinking or what was I doing? Because I asked those two different questions. One is, what was I thinking when I chose this year? I don't know why I chose this year.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then, what was I doing in that year? So it's two different questions. Two different questions.
Like,
Doc currently has 25 points. Ooh, you moving up in the ranks, baby. Um, I still have 56. Our former co-host has 5. It's debatable. Mama say, Mama say, Mama so I'm gonna behave. Um, our audience has 2 wins, and I have no Harleys out because he was not. Nah, I don't have because I didn't know. I'm just because I didn't know. That's why I have no Harleys out right now. I'm gonna be honest because I take accountability. It's because I did not know. But he wasn't really fat. I mean,
that's the thing
people
with out of everything.
because of like significant weight loss. Like he wasn't really. He was just a little stocky. Hmm.
So, all right, give
I
me a.
mean, maybe because I don't mind a stocky man. I've had them. I don't mind a skinny man. I've had them too. I don't think I've ever had a fat man though. They just be stocky. I like a stocky man. But anyway, yeah, he wasn't fat. I need y'all to stop it with y'all Americanized bullshit. He lost significant. The fuck out of here.
Your American ass bullshit. That shit is wild as hell.
Oh, this is why these girls be getting surgeries that they get now because y'all always got something to say about somebody's size. Fuck it, mind your business. Worry about you and your size. How about that? I gain weight, I lose weight. Fuck it. It's my business. It's not your business. You don't like it, get the fuck away from me. You like it, stick around. I don't know. People just drive me insane. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my pet peeves right there. Like, then you don't like it. You don't have to say nothing. You could just get the fuck from around it, if that makes sense.
Or enjoy it.
You don't like it. You don't have to be around it.
You can enjoy it.
People be acting like somebody be forcing them to be around whatever it is that they like. You forced yourself because you could just remove yourself. See what I'm saying? But whatever. That's the way I think. I don't know if everybody. I just think that way. Like if I don't like it, I'm not gonna be around it.
Man,
I'm just not.
you're your own
Why
person.
would
You live
I?
your own destiny.
Why would I force myself to be in a situation where I'm not happy or I'm uncomfortable?
Don't.
And then we talking about something so superficial like looks, weight, or
I can
um
answer that, but it's gonna be a whole
it's
different
no
conversation.
answer to it because you don't have to be around. There's no answer. Everybody will give an answer to that. Well, you that's not your business. Your business is your why are you fat or why are you skinny? Worry
There
about
is an answer.
yourself.
There's an answer to it because people have egos,
Worry about
and I'll be
yourself.
fair.
Your
I'll be
ego
fair,
should be self-absorbance, not other people.
and that's the
That's not an
problem.
ego. That's you just fucking involving yourself in bullshit that you don't have to be. Like, worry about yourself. Your ego would say, I'm too fat. Or your ego would say, I'm too skinny. Not they're too fat or they're too skinny. Superficial bullshit.
It is
You don't
superficial.
like it, don't be around it.
You, there's an ego story to this. I think you don't see it this in a
Cause
different
that in my
perspective.
mind, that's not what an ego is. Your ego is self-absorbent. You're selfish. You're self-absorbed.
Yes.
You're thinking about yourself.
Yeah.
You talking about somebody else is not your ego. That's you being an
I,
asshole.
yes. So, wait, are we drifting to? I'm gonna make sure that we're tracking on what you're trying
Go
to.
ahead. We good. I got the time, baby. Go ahead.
So this is the thing that I think is kind of getting looked at in a different perspective. So as a man, when I was younger, this played a lot more part in my life. I wanted a girl that I could show off to my friends. The problem then becomes if I even think that, oh, my friends are going to clown me about that, even if this girl was not, quote, by any standards, fat, if they said she was ugly, then I was the man that presented, or the young man that presented the girl that, hey, look what I got and you don't. Regardless if I was fat, skinny, or whatever, because I can also tell stories about when the one big guy, quote unquote, caught the very pretty girl, but she might have been on. No, he's super nice to me and I really like him. But his ego as a male still wanted him to like, look what I got. And but then as guys, it will still change. Like,
All right,
nigga, you
maybe
still
that's
fat
a
though.
dude thing. I don't
And
know.
maybe it is. Maybe it is.
I
Because
can't
I
be a
don't hear
part of
dudes.
that, and I'm not going to put myself in that place. What I will
I, mean,
say is that's some superficial bullshit. I still
I
stand
would
on
agree.
that
I agree.
because if you
As
don't
older, I
like
don't
it,
care the same way.
that's not ego. That's superficial. You're looking at somebody else because, like I said, your ego is what you got going on, not necessarily what the other person has going on. You know what I'm saying? So that was just you being superficial. That's not your
So
ego.
so let me ask you this, and this is a simple question. You can go from here we want. Are you ever a person that would say men's egos are fragile?
I don't know. I don't concern myself with that bullshit.
Okay.
This is the problem. Like I said, I don't put myself, if I'm not happy in a situation, I'm not going to place myself there. So, what somebody else's ego is, whatever it is, if it's too much for me and I don't like it, I'm not in this circle. That's why my circle is a dot because I'm not going to place myself in other people's what they think, how they feel. Again, my weight fluctuates. I get skinny, I get fat. I get skinny, I get fat. You know, well, not fat. I've never been fat in my life, but thicker. You know what I'm saying? It's not my problem. So I'm not going to involve myself in. I've been saying this for a minute though. I don't involve myself in shit that does not have anything to do with me. What you're thinking in your head has nothing to do with me.
Mhm.
Nothing. That's superficial. That's not ego. That's you're superficial. You know what I'm saying? somebody else, what somebody else might think about what I got. That's not ego. Your ego would say, I'm the shit, I got all the shit. I'm that ninja or that chick. You feel me? I'm this and nobody else is this. That's the ego. You feel me? You know who got an ego? Kanye. And he got one whether he fat or skinny. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z. He ain't never been fat. That's the ego. Superficial is I can't be with somebody that look like that. She too fat or she too skinny. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. And I think once we know what the difference is, then we can get past all the bullshit. But again, you're putting yourself in a situation that you don't have to be in. That's not your business. If you don't want to be around it, don't be around it.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. It's just what it is. Like, you don't have to be there. You put yourself there. But anyway, let's get to Bo real quick because we on a whole nother subject that don't even matter today. Bo Jackson. Bo knows this, Bo knows that, but Bo don't know because Bo can't rap. That's probably the one of the things that he did not do. He did that before Michael Jordan called himself doing it. He played baseball. He
Facts.
played football. He didn't play basketball, but I'm quite sure if Bo wanted to, he could. I don't know. In my mind, if Bo wanted to play basketball, he probably could. He could. I don't know how tall was Bo Jackson. Let me see. How tall was he? He was 6'1". He could have played basketball if he wanted to.
Been shooting guard, small forward, maybe.
Hey, whatever, he could have did it because it's Bo Jackson. He could have did it. Whatever position he played, he could have did it. Allen Iverson did. He wasn't the tallest ninja out of the
Nope.
ninjas. Matter of fact, when he got on the court, he looked like a small little man. We know that he wasn't short, but he was 5'1", 230 pounds. He
But
probably,
you know Allen Iverson or Bo Jackson?
no, I'm talking about Bo Jackson.
Oh,
He was 5'1" and 230 pounds
oh,
in his football career. He played baseball. He could have played basketball.
Bugsy Bogues play basketball, so yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a Baltimore ninja. Thank you for bringing him out. Hey, be more stand up real quick. Yeah, he could. And he was a little. He's a little nigga. He's a little nigga compared to the ninjas that was playing in the league. You feel me? Uh, so Bo could have did that, but he didn't do that. He had a passion for baseball. He had a passion for football, and I respect that because he did it, and he did it to the best of his ability, and I appreciate that. I remember him being a major monumental figure in my childhood. Cause it's like Bo Jackson, and then the commercials would come on like Bo knows, because
Yeah.
Bo knew. Bo knew.
That
What you got to
was
say about Bo Jackson?
no, that was one of the key things, like because in my world, I remember he was the first person that I recognized outside of like just high school. Again, you play sports throughout high school or shit like that, or even
Right.
college. He was the first athlete that played major league in both things before Deion Sanders too.
Yeah, before Deion Sanders. Uh-huh.
And I remember there was the thing about because this is when like my uncles used to watch ESPN a lot, and
Hmm.
I'm a weird person. I Sports is cool and shit, but I never understood why people get into it that much. I know you are a sports, you sporty cat, but I'm like, I get it, but the one thing I do remember is the fact that saying, you know how much money he can make because think about it. You think one player that plays one sport gets a contract for this? He had a contract for two, double the
Major
endorsement.
yeah. and double the endorsements.
double everything, and that's why the whole Bo knows, because basically it was he knows how to do everything. But if you break it down, he only look he was a great athlete, he played two sports, but that's where that came from because he was the first person to kind of really do that. It's one thing to be in a sport and you can play a different position, like go from cornerback to defensive end, or go from pitcher to first base. But if you can transition your athletic ability to a whole nother sport and still excel,
Right,
that was crazy to people at the time. And
right.
then I
It
remember it was the
was.
whole thing about, well, how are you going to manage? But that was the whole thing of, well, if this season starts here, I got to do this. But then, are they still going to pay you everything? Well, no, because but funny enough, if you think about, I'm just fast forward with this. What I at least understand about sports when I watch it, they do the
Hmm.
whole cycling thing where they rest the players now. But Bo Jackson was one of the first players to say, "Hey, I got this MLB season coming up.
Yeah, I
I
don't
can't be
need the
running."
rest. Yeah.
No, he
Well,
kind of angled that to
I don't
I
think
start
that he
hard.
said that because they. It's okay. Sporty cat. Sorry.
Let's get it.
MLB would never be like, oh well, because you got this. No, he understood. He didn't need the rest. He was like, I don't need the rest. Nobody gave him a rest period. Oh well, you got to go play football. Nobody said that because they two different leagues and they're not associated. These owners are
But they
over
fought
here, and these
over it.
owners are. He never was the one. They never gave him that leeway. He was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Fuck the rest. But the good thing is the way football, baseball, and basketball are set up. His rest came at basketball season
Fully, yeah.
because it's MLB. Yeah, and then you got the football season, but it's a little gap in between that. And then you got that rest for the basketball season. That rest in between football and basketball is football, then it's basketball, and then it's MLB, Major League Baseball. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he figured out when he wanted the rest, but they didn't give him no rest. They don't give a fuck about that. That's money. That's a
Yes.
corporation. They didn't say, oh, okay, well, we're gonna be lenient because you wanna. Nah, they didn't do that.
And the only thing I was trying to say is I'm comparing it to where I know the athletes now at least do things that I hear about because I think people complain about it. But this is before that. So no, a workhorse, quote unquote, is a workhorse, which
Yeah, they
I
wasn't
don't
giving him
know
no
if,
breaks though,
and
because
I,
they
that's what I'm saying. I don't
understood
know if
that
you
he
want to
played
drift into
both.
like the fucked up, quote unquote, it's a black man and a both a dual sports that's dominated by people who run shit that are not melanated. And because I don't know where we want to go after this. Remember, he had a cartoon. I don't know where you want to go with this.
I remember all that. He was on Married with Children. He did a lot of stuff. But talking about sports, he didn't have no breaks in between. He just was like, fuck it. The break is, well,
Mm. And
they
that's
didn't
what.
give him the break. Here's the thing: baseball season ends at a certain period of time,
Mhm.
and then it's a break in between of that. In between that, it's a couple of months. You feel me? And then they go to training camp, and then they gotta prepare for the upcoming football season. But they didn't give him no breaks. He uses breaks wisely, and
Hopefully,
that's how it went.
well,
And
and that's my thing.
especially at the time that he was doing that, especially at the time that he was doing that, they didn't give niggas no breaks. You was a
And
slave.
that's
You still a slave now, but you was extra a slave in the
I
80s
was
and
trying to
90s.
say I was trying to say that part closer to the end because I didn't know what else you want to discuss with Bo Jackson overall. Like,
Nah, we
the
just was
Tecmo
talking about
Bowl.
Bo Jackson, but go ahead.
Bo Jackson, Tecmo Bowl. You play video games. Remember Tecmo Bowl? The skill set that Bo Jackson had in that game, he could break all the tackles. And people get mad because, like, no, you can't pick the Raiders. I don't even know if it's called the Raiders. You can't pick them because if you know how to tap the buttons
It
right,
was
he'll
the
break
Raiders
every
because he
tackle.
played for the Raiders, but go ahead.
Yeah, but he used to break all the tackles. And people used to get mad if you look at the control and they pick the play, but no, you can't play with him because he can break all the tackles. It's just like the other player that can get all the sacks. That game was so rigged and funny sometimes that when people really didn't want you to win, you there's
Right.
certain teams you couldn't pick.
Right. I mean, I still that today. Only
What?
difference is now when you play video games today, like if you play uh, um a Madden or something like that, you could kind of make your own players,
Mhm.
but you couldn't do that back then. But it's kind of sort of the same thing.
Yeah, they get the advantages.
Yeah.
And
And don't
what?
nobody want you to play with the best player that you made now. Where back then you couldn't make a player. You just don't play with Bo Jackson. You know, like he couldn't play.
Exactly.
But that's what it is today. But let me give y'all a rundown. So he the major league teams he played for the NFL he played for the Los Angeles Raiders. For the Major League Baseball teams, he played for the Kansas City Royals, Chicago White Sox, California Angels. He really loved California, and then eventually he went to the College Football Hall of Fame, and he had endorsements with everybody. He had the Bo Knows, like I said, advertisement campaign going on. He had endorsements with Nike. Um, He also had Bo Diddley, because if it's going to be a Bo, then it should be another Bo. Um, a part of his campaign trail. He also did cross training athletic shoe named Bo after him. He had Bo Jackson's. Right now, they are what somebody would say is classics. You feel me? Everybody wanted Bo Jackson's. You feel me?
Mhm.
Yeah, Bo knows tacos. Where my tacos at, Ninja? Where's my tacos? Sorry, he wanted to come in here and try to be slick. Where my tacos at? Can I get some tacos?
Salute the Rock. Salute the Rock.
Can I get some tacos? Bo knows tacos, and he was in Cali heavy, so you know he know tacos. Where's our tacos? We want us some tacos. I'm just saying. But yeah. So Bo Jackson, he was monumental
Yeah.
in our time. We were born in '79, so we saw the '80s and the '90s.
I'll throw you
And
one. This is
huh?
interesting. Do you remember there used to be a Bo Jackson comic book that used to come out when the Scholastics reading fair used to come? Do you remember that?
I remember all of that, baby.
No, man. I wish I had one still. I'd be
Yeah.
like, hey, hold up, cat. Look, show and tell, Doc.
Also, Bo Jackson was a Heisman winner in 1985.
Yep.
So yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
got
He
athleticism.
did a
There's
lot. He was a monumental athlete.
got my Bo
He would
Jackson
what
in
you
it.
would say is like that
Oh, okay.
retrograde athlete.
I'm trying
Got
to
my
figure out
Bo
what rock
Jacksons
next.
in the closet. Look, he said he got his Bo Jacksons in the
You
closet.
talking about the shoes for real though?
Uh,
I'm thinking like he talking about the shoes for real though. Oh yeah,
yeah,
the
he got
duties.
them in the closet. I like this kind of dude right here. He because Bo knows. Except for in scenario, Bo don't know Jack because Bo can't rap. So
Rap.
what do you know?
Hip hop.
I swear to day I advertised with that song
Let's
for
do
this
that.
podcast because I always remember that particular. Fife was like, Bo know this and Bo know that, but Bo don't know Jack because Bo can't rap. So what do you know? It was bars. It was bars. I'm sorry. Yeah. He got his Bo Jacksons. The Rock got his Bo Jacksons in the closet. I like that. See what I'm saying? That was a classic shoe. That is a classic shoe. People wanted Bo Jacksons. Heavy. He was
Yeah.
doing all of that before Jordan came along. Started. I feel like Jordan was trying to follow that prototype.
If you can balance those things, that has
I
always
mean,
kind
he
of been
did way
weird
more than Bo Jackson did. Well, no,
in one
because
sport.
nobody ever said Bo Jackson sucked in baseball.
Correct. And Bo Jackson didn't suck at football either.
Right. Nobody ever
Jordan just
said
wanted
that.
to play baseball.
Hmm.
Jordan was great at basketball. Jordan just wanted to play baseball.
Yeah, and
Now,
he sucked, and people said he sucked.
because then it's the same thing on the back end too. Deion Sanders was great at football. Deion Sanders wasn't that great at baseball. He could play baseball. but he wasn't that great. He was better than Jordan at baseball, though.
I just said that.
Yeah. So even if you put a pyramid up, Bo Jackson is at the top, and then you just got, well, technically
Whoever
they don't
tried
play.
to do the same thing after that. He was the
Weird.
prototype.
Why the fuck they all want to play baseball though?
Huh?
No, I was thinking like, why the fuck they all want to play baseball though? That's
Because
the
a
stupid.
lot of them played baseball in high school and college.
Yeah.
Like
I guess
Bo
when you get
Jackson,
to,
he played for the Auburn Tigers.
hmm
You feel me? He played the outfielder in college, and
yeah,
then he played college football as a running back. These are things that they already had in them. They did these things already. And then when they came up later, they like, all right, well, let me try it as a professional. You know what I'm saying? They already had done it.
yeah,
And when you're a child, you don't play one sport, you play multiple sports.
true.
If you got the right parents because they want to keep you busy and keep you out the streets, you play multiple
Yeah.
sports. My ex boyfriend, he has a son who plays basketball, football, and baseball. It's just wherever your love is, wherever your heart is. Maybe you love basketball and football, or maybe you love football and baseball. You know what I'm saying? And so they felt like they could do it all. And
Yeah,
apparently, Bo could.
yeah. No, there
Bo
is a thing about
knows.
that, about making things accessible to your child and everything. But there's also a thing where in me, when sports are expensive as fuck now.
Oh my gosh, don't tell who you talking
And I
to.
don't look. The only reason I even know because of my last year of my nephew when he was graduating high school. Then when he transferred to college, he didn't. He had a Scholastic scholarship, not a athletic
Listen, we
scholarship.
not even talking about college. Let's just talk about Little League
Oh yeah,
by itself. Even though we are not together, we still talk. We still like this, right? And how many times this man has complained to me about cleats, bats,
it costs.
equipment, just for the child. He's not a grown man. He's a child.
Mhm.
You feel me? Basketball shoot. That costs money. It all adds up. Sports is just expensive.
I think something happened, and I was already quote unquote an adult. Something happened between like a summer league, a rec league, and like what is it called? Like Pop Warner and shit. Something happened. I don't know if it's just because money got so involved in it, or parents unfortunately was so invested in their kids doing it. But I
It's
do think
both.
when I was a kid, it wasn't the exact same. I remember having to do little fundraisers and shit
I
like that.
think when it as you went through the years, the economy is always plays a part. You feel me?
Mhm.
And people started realizing that how much it cost. Like back in the day, it was cheaper to buy equipment and stuff like that. It was provided by the coaches and stuff, like, you know what I mean? They had fundraisers and all that stuff, like you said. But it get to the point where they got tired of doing the work. And like, you're the fucking parent. You want your kid to do all these activities. Why do we have to fund it? Why can't you fund it?
That's interesting.
And then parents started having to provide the situation. Again, only speaking on that one particular situation, I'm quite sure they had fundraisers and stuff like that, but he's the type of parent, he don't want his kids out there on the side of the road like, we're raising money for our football team. You know what I'm saying? He was
But
like, he's the type of parent where he was like, fuck it, I'm going to get this money for my kid and make sure that my kid does what my kid wants to do. You got parents like that, and then you have the parents that don't have it, and those are the parents that get involved in the fundraiser. It depends on the situation, really. It really depends on the situation. But in his case, he done bought cleats, but he spent hundreds and hundreds, I say fuck hundreds, thousands of dollars to make sure that this young man plays all the sports that he wants to play. And he's pretty good at all the sports that he plays, but he plays all the sports. And maybe he'll be the next Bo Jackson. You know what I'm saying? But That's not even my concern. My point is, Bo knew, and Bo did all of the things. All right,
Except for if Fife talked about it.
and Bo knew, and Bo did all of the things, and I'm not mad at him. He just can't rap. So Bo didn't know Jack because he didn't know how to rap. And how do we know that Bo didn't know how to rap?
I
That's the
think
next.
Bo Jackson actually does have a rap thing somewhere on the internet. Actually, I just thought
But
about
that
this.
don't mean he can rap. That just means he was.
Did okay? All right, fair
It's a
point.
difference.
Fair point.
Him saying Bo can't rap didn't mean that Bo wasn't rapping. That just means that he's a shitty rapper.
Okay,
So that's what I think he meant in those
I gotta
bars.
look at this video now because I the video that I remember Bo Jackson rapping. And you are right. Doesn't mean he's a good rapper, but at
Right.
least
And I
Bo.
think that's what the sentiment was in those bars. But Bo don't know Jack because Bo can't rap. Just because you try to rap don't mean you can rap.
Yeah, salute the Five Dog, by the way. But yeah,
Yeah. Bless you, Fife. But that don't mean you can rap. That just means you tried to rap. That don't mean you
look,
can't. That
Bo
don't mean
should
you
have
got
dropped.
bars. That don't mean you can. You know what I'm saying?
Bo should have dropped a bar back. Look, Fife can't
He
ball.
better
Fife can't.
not, cause Fife was serious. Don't play with Fife. He better not
I
have.
was just saying, in the
He
spirit,
knew better.
in the
He knew
spirit of
better.
the battle, in the spirit of the battle.
He wouldn't have won. So stay out of it. Stop entering yourself into shit that you gonna get fucked up in. That's
Hey
my
Drake,
point.
look, say
Yeah.
Drake, say
That
Drake.
prime example. Now you got a nigga on the television like, hey Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of shit that I'm gonna say that in a minute. Let me get to it's time to say the things I need to say. Damn, we done. Let me get because you done messed my head up. It's time to get to the love notes. I gotta do them real quick. I can't never leave the show without doing my love notes. I why is this on the screen? I don't even know. I can't never leave this show without doing my love notes. I will never ever. I don't care how long I go. Listen, thank you. Shout out to anybody watching from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Rumble. I love you guys. Thank you, Rumble. I see you. You going up, and I love it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Rumble was a different kind of them numbers is cute over there. I like it. But it is time for the love notes. Yeah, Bo don't know Jack because Bo can't rap and he couldn't. Nobody was like, oh, Bo Jackson is the illest rapper alive. Nope. He said what he said. It's time for the love note. Don't play with Fife. Don't play with Fife. Don't play with Fife. Anyway. Fife dog. May you rest easy, brother. May you rest easy. It's time for the love notes, though. How do we come up with the name of the love notes? Well, I used to call it love. See, this is all happened in the Brazilian days. I used to call it love. Doc used to call it show notes, and now we call it love notes. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't, y'all. I didn't even get to say it's our anniversary. 5 years in. Let's go. Yeah, 5 years. 5 years of ambitiously the podcast. Let's go. Five. Let's go. So this saying a love notes this evening is very special to me because we're 5 years in. I only realized that while I was sitting in the hospital early. Like shit, I've been doing. He was like, yeah, 5 years. Oh fuck. 5 years. What the hell? 5 years of doing this show, and this 5 years is monumental to me because it's been a hard 5 years. It has been, but it is what it is, and I'm not quitting on y'all. I just need to change some things around. But the love notes, that's how we came to the name the love notes. Doc also said this was many moons ago. Doc said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. I did not. I did not at all.
You had a clipboard, actually. Be completely honest.
A what?
You had a clipboard.
I did have a clipboard,
I went
and
back and looked at the old video one time.
it definitely had ambitiously paraphernalia on the back. I definitely did. I still have that clipboard, by the way. I just don't use it anymore. But he said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. I did not. I had a lot of papers though, and on those papers, I had a lot of cities, states, and countries on those papers. But I don't do that anymore. We've condensed it down to the countries and territories. And yeah, man. I'm trying to make sure I show our listening audience love because they've been with us from the very beginning. This is why I keep doing what I do. And now we do this. We've gone green. We don't have the papers no more. Ha ha ha. Happy 5th year anniversary. Yeah, let's go. Um, Shout out to everybody. We love you. Shout out to the top six, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, China, Canada, Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you guys. They've been my day ones, and I love them so much. Oh my gosh, I gotta get this off the screen while I'm doing it. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, Kenya. Hi, babies. Thank you for the love. Happy anniversary. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. You guys are amazing. And oh my gosh, I love you. Barbados, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby. The Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Habus, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in and staying abreast. Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, Lithuania, Sweden, Bangladesh, and Latvia. Hi, babies. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the growth. Thank you for this journey. I love you guys so much. 5 years. 5 freaking years, man. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, 5 years. Hungary, Greece, Denmark, Jamaica, Slovakia, Ukraine, Peru, Habus, I love you too. Jamaica, burr, burr, burr. I need to. I'm gonna do that after I get past the list because I need the horns tonight. It's anniversary. Last but not least, Italy, Egypt, Malta, Tanzania, and Cambodia. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you guys so much. I need to do this real quick because it's our anniversary. It's our anniversary. One more time. It's our anniversary. Happy anniversary to Ambitiously the podcast, man. It's been hard work. It's been a long journey, but we are here. Listen, that list used to be, as far as countries are concerned, way shorter. We had cities and states, but it used to be way shorter. And now look how it has grown, and it's amazing. And I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. And don't ever, ever get it messed up. You guys mean everything to me. So thank you for the love. Let's see what Doc has said. Doc has said, top flight, catch the vibes, whether you tipping on Fofo, tipping on Fofo. Oh, sorry, my bad. Or asking who Cat Lee is. Ah! Cat Lee. Who Cat Lee is. You where you need to be. I appreciate that, man. What's my name? You
Cat
better
Lee.
say it. You better say it. My name is Cat Lee, and I approve this message. Hold on, let me see if I
Okay,
got
you
the
talking about
right. Hold on, let me see if I got the right one in here. No, I don't. I gotta get it real quick
right.
because the other one I don't like. This one I like the most. So we gonna put that in the vibe real quick. Put that in the vibe real quick. But yeah, man, 5 years of doing this podcast. I almost gave up. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I almost gave up a couple of times, but I'm still here. I'm still kicking, and so it is what it is. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. I did do the horn real quick. I needed to get that in my life. Um, cause sometimes I just need. Oh, why is it still not in my list? Maybe I need to take one out real quick. But yeah, man, I'm just happy to be here. I appreciate being here. I appreciate you guys listening. Um, it's been an extraordinary 5 years, and hopefully, we'll still keep it going. I hope that here we go. Let me put that in the mix real quick because that was just not making me happy. All right, let me see. Oh yeah, so my name is Cat Lee, and I approve this message. Hold on, I approve this message, man. Um, Hopefully, I don't know what's happening right now. I don't feel like it. Told y'all I'm going through something.
Are we in a dream state?
Hopefully, we will continue to do this thing that it is that we do, and I hope we expand and do more. So yeah, it is what it is. With 5 years in the game, I feel like at this point I'm a veteran. I feel like I'm a veteran. If I played
Mhm.
basketball, I would be a vet. If I played football, I would be a vet. Probably close to retirement. I'm not retiring though. Uh, baseball, I would be a veteran. I'm a vet now. Stop playing with me. Uh, Doc said worldwide cat knows this and cat knows that. It's ambitiously anniversary vibe with that. Yeah, bars, bars, Doc, bars. Oh, sorry, my bad. I went off. I gotta calm down. I did go on a tangent real quick. Listen, my name is Kat Lee, and I approve this message. Bling. Yeah. Yes. 5 years in the game. I'm a veteran at this point. I don't even know how to feel about it, but I'm a vet at this point. I started from COVID and coronavirus. You feel me? Like, and my business shutting down on the marketing side and trying to figure out what I was gonna do. Having a co-host that had to go. She's not here anymore.
I
Um,
watched all those episodes.
huh?
I said I watched all those episodes.
Yeah, having a co-host that's not here anymore. That my brother was willingly ready to drive me to DC to beat up. It's another story for another day. Oh, he was like, "You want to go? No, we going to jail. We going to jail. No, we got too much to lose at this point. We too grown for that." But having a co-host who's no longer here, I guess I went through a couple of co-hosts. But no matter what the situation was, I still was here. You know what I'm
Started to
saying?
rock.
I didn't let
Started.
none of that stop what was going on, and we here now. Now we 20 plus thousand downloads, and um, other platforms are growing and progressing. And I'm just happy to be here, and I'm proud to be here, and I'm honored to be here because, like, y'all, again, y'all don't have to be here. Y'all don't have to pay attention. Y'all don't have to listen, but y'all do, and I'm just so grateful. I'm not gonna cry. Oh, I'm getting emotional, and I kind of want to because 5 years in right now is
Okay.
extraordinary. Not sad tears, happy tears. We here. You feel me? Like we
Also,
here.
what if you're like, wait a minute? How many other co-hosts
Now
around?
it's time to evolve and make things bigger than what they are. But we are here. We've been doing this thing, and I'm just grateful to all of those that support. Thank you so much. And that's what I want to say to y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, Doc has said, "Oh my gosh," and I know I'm. Let me drink some water. Let me hold on. Let me get. I get to what Doc said in a minute. I know because I can hear it in my voice that the emotions will hit me. I'll be. Give me one
Hey,
second.
salute to everybody that's here. Salute to everybody that's tuned in. I would say, Kat, thank you for having me. Hopefully, I've been an asset. Look, I'm employee of the what? I forget. We didn't even talk about that in a long time, but continue, rock on. 5 years is a long ass time for real to be dedicated and committed and doing something for real. No joke. That's solid business.
Oh my gosh.
Grind is a
I just
grind.
want us to grow from here. Like, I don't want us to stay in the same place. I want us to grow because 5 years in, that says it's time for us to expand and grow. And I'm working on some things in the background. Y'all don't see this I'll be going through and doing behind the scenes, but I want us to grow. And that includes with you, Doc. Like, I just want us to grow. I'm saying, like, but man, thank you for being here because you've been here a couple of years now. That's
We'll
why
always
you're
be
an
here.
employee of the show. Thank you for being
Oh,
here. But
I
yeah,
forgot. I forgot. I was like, was it employee of the month or was it employee of the show? I
nah,
didn't
it's
want to.
employee of the show. You said screw the month, screw the year, the
I couldn't remember
show.
what I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't remember what it was. I couldn't remember what it was. I'm like employee of. being here. I can remember
It
when it
was
was like,
employee of the show, and I appreciate you for that. Like, I appreciate you. I appreciate Rukazi. I appreciate anybody who's been an asset to this show. And I ain't gonna lie to you, a few have come and gone, but the ones that belong here are here. You know what I'm saying? So I just appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like Rock held it down for
right,
a while, many years now. I appreciate all of y'all. We 5 years in, y'all. What? What?
big salute, big salute, big salute.
And I hope we only go up from here. That's all. But yes, we are at anniversary time, y'all, and I needed to get that off my chest real quick. I had to get drink a little water so I can get the little emotional voice out of here because it wasn't like that could come, but that ain't it. It's I felt it in my throat. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel it. But
I'll be real. This is look. This one cat gets soft and nice. Look, she a Libra. We just balance things and weigh things out. All of a sudden, the shit changes. But all right, salute, girl. Go ahead.
nah, it didn't change. You see what I did? I drank some water and I got rid of it. That's the balance, baby.
Got rid of
Don't
it.
play with
Got rid
don't play with the scales. Don't ever play with the scales. We always balance. I can be emotional, but I can also be a whole bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I balanced it out. I drank some water and now we here now. But I'm not I'm always gonna show appreciation for what it is that it was I like I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Absolutely.
supposed to. Like I appreciate where we at. And if I get emotional, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with having feelings.
No,
That
it's
don't
not.
mean I'm not a Libra. That mean part of my scale is doing what my
Balance.
scale is supposed to do. You feel me?
Balance.
And it is. And I appreciate every bit of what's going on. Don't
I
get it
understand.
twisted.
I
I
understand.
could
Look,
be a hard rock or I could be which one you want.
look. I said I
Pick and
understand. Look,
choose.
the
Pick and
balance.
choose. But yeah, that's
Balance.
where we at right now. So child, oh child. All right, let me say these things. So we got to get out of here. We can't, because I do want to upload this podcast so that they can hear that we are 5 years now. But join the conversation. The number's 443-551-5963. You can leave a comment. You can text. You can call in. You'll be live on air. I'll read the comments out loud. I'll read the text messages out loud as well. If you'd like to talk to us, contact at ambitiouslyent.com, or you can hit us up at ambitiouslythepodcast at gmail.com. Remember, I need y'all to remember that I need y'all to keep this thing we got going on. It's 5 years and I hope another however long this thing gonna go. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription. We appreciate those so much. Y'all have no clue. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com. And while you're over there, join the coffee community. We have different tiers. Go over there and look. Pay attention. We have different tiers, free tier and paid tiers. We have tiers that and you get different available options while you're over there. So join the community. I want you to join the community so we can have salacious, titillating, and taboo conversations, and I can cuss whenever the fuck I feel like it. It's 5 years, bitches. I'm cussing. I deserve to cuss. I'm sorry. My bad. Big shout out to DJ Rukazi. Much love to him. Let us know how you feel about these mixes, and if you would like to hear any of the mixes in their full entirety, because all of them last an hour plus. Go over to the radio station, www.ambitiouslyent.com/radio. Or you just go to www.ambitiouslyent.com and hit the radio tab and it'll take you straight there. But go over there and do that. Man, 5 years in the game is crazy work. Crazy work. I can't even believe it's been 5 years. Okay. Um, all right, it's time for me to say the things that I need to say. I promise you, this is crazy work, but I love this. I love what I do. You feel me? So we here. We gonna keep going. um, Mind your business, except for on Media Mondays where I tell everybody's business. I've been doing it for 5 years now. You should know by now I'm nosy as hell. I just am. Just accept it and just When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Okay? Just be nosy with me. Um, Tap in. I don't think I told anybody's business except for Bo Jackson, and I didn't really tell his business too. I gave him love.
Into your business, you said you don't like a lot of people from Texas.
That's
So,
my business. That's
yeah,
not
you
their
told yours.
business. That's
You told
me
yours.
not liking them. I don't like Mike Jones.
Or you told a lot of people you don't like, and I know
Amrod, I didn't like him either. Who else? That's my
a lot
business.
of people
That's
from
not
Texas
their business.
apparently.
Huh?
A lot of people from Texas, technically, except for like one interesting, but besides point.
I
Okay, I'm
just
sorry.
said Mike Jones. That's the only nigga I ever said. Oh, and Lord Flip. I never liked him. That's two. That's not a lot. This is a lot more rappers from Texas that I love. Pimp C, Bun B. I even like Paul Wall. That's the crazy part. That's Mike Jones'
That was
homeboy.
the one you said before, and that's his homeboy. But anyway, continue. I
Huh,
think
I
it's pretty
did
funny,
say that. You weren't listening. I been said I like Paul Wall.
and I was listening. That's why I thought it was funny.
I do like Paul Wall. I just don't like Mike Jones. Mike Jones just kept saying Mike Jones. I didn't. What am I supposed to like about that? Y'all know me better than that. Y'all know I'm a hip hop enthusiast, and I like what I like. Any, don't judge me. Judge your mama. Anyway, I didn't tell nobody's business. I said I didn't like. That's my business that I don't like them, not their business. And I said to their face, because I ain't no punk bitch. I don't like you. I
Oh,
don't like you.
I gotta be.
Um,
How about this?
I say that to a lot of people. I don't like you. Fuck out my face. I say that in real life. I say that to anybody. I don't give a fuck. Um, Wiretap. If you have a court case and I can pull it, and it's high profile enough for me to talk about it, I'm going to read it. So yes, I'm telling business there. I am. I am. You shouldn't be depraved, foul, sinister, heinous, disgusting, dirty, despicable, dumbass, stupid ass, idiotic, diabolical, depraved. I don't know, Doc. I don't know. You got some more?
Infinite. You
Yeah.
could be immoral.
Yeah.
Wait, before I go on, do you want a case with somebody does something against Nicki Minaj? Because that's
I
the
don't give
biggest
a fuck
one.
about. We'll get to that later. I can't do
All right,
that
cool.
tonight. We
All right.
gotta get
So,
out of here, and I want to
do
put
you
this.
want somebody to be immoral, contaminated, menacing, ominous, threatening, malevolent, and well, you already said diabolical. What's the other one that I like? No, I want to say one more.
Insidious. How did you
No,
forget
that's
your
mine.
word?
I'm gonna say a
No,
simple thing.
I'm not looking for whatever words you're gonna add, baby. I just want
My
to.
simple one, I'm gonna say because I was asking something, but I realized timing. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say just dark. There's something weird going on there. But then I would say insidious.
we'll talk about that tomorrow. We got a whole nother show to do tomorrow. Can't get into her and her. She need to put. No, see about the. I'm gonna get her at
All
the
right,
end of the.
well, save it with tomorrow. It was look,
I'm gonna get to her at the end of the show because I'm tired of her shit too. But whatever.
yeah, or I don't
If
know.
you any of those
Cortisol.
things
But,
and you have a court case and I could pull it and high profile enough for me to feel like it's worthy of reading, we're gonna read it. Just don't do stupid shit, and then we won't have nothing to talk about. Wiretap. I mean, Wet and Wire. That's more me and Doc's business. And cattails. We had some hiccups, but it's coming. Um, I just say, shut the fuck up. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not even going to, I don't say your name. So shut the fuck up. And won't nobody know shit. Stay out the comments. Won't nobody know shit. Because I really got a story that is very embarrassing to that person. And he kept harassing me and I kept saying, I know a story. I mean, I got the deets. I know something and I could, but you keep fucking with me. I will. So leave me the fuck alone. That's the first thing. And then shut the fuck up. Oh my gosh. People be people in, dog. I say people. Um, and what you say, Doc?
It dogs will holler.
Shut the fuck up. Don't holler. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, let's move past that. Love your babies. Hug your babies. Encourage your babies. Tell your babies that they are the greatest of all time. My baby is an eighth grader this year. Insane. She going to high school after this year. Insane. But tell them babies what they are, even though she don't want to get in this program that she's been in the gifted and talent, and every time they put her in, she be like, I don't want to be in there, but you're so smart. That's why they keep putting you in there. But anyway, tell them babies they are amazing and intelligent. And she also the STEM program, but she liked the STEM. She just hate the gifted and talented. Uh, but whatever they just encourage them. They need that encouragement. If they want to work for NASA, tell them to be best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, or whatever the hell else they do over there at NASA. I don't know how we got to NASA. Is one day my daughter said she wanted to be an astronaut. She don't want to be that no more. That's why we say that now. I don't know what else they do over there, but what I do know is this: get yourself a telescope, a good one. Not that bullshit kind that you be looking through your neighbor's windows with your perv. You're gonna teach the children to be perverts. You don't need to be doing that. Okay. Okay.
So where this story came from?
Just I knew a lot of people that had the bullshit ass telescopes and was looking through people's windows. It's not a long story. It's just I know people who've done that. So I'm trying to discourage that. And what I'm saying is buy yourself a good one. National Geographic, I'm waiting. Um, a good one. It comes with extra lenses. Now, where that came from, you should know by now. I have an excellent telescope. It has lenses, scopes, beams. Also has an app that goes with it. Might require a little bit of assembly, but whatever. By the time you put it together and all that, take your kids outside, go discover some shit. An asteroid, a freaking comet, a meteor. I hope they're all going past you, not coming towards you, because that's frightening. The idea of that. Um, a planet that they say is not a planet, but fuck you, it's a planet until I say it's not a planet in my head. I mean, to y'all, but in my head, it's always going to be a planet. They made me build a fucking solar system. I had to find the pieces. It's a planet. Shit, can't just come changing shit after many, many years. Fuck you, it's a planet. Um, a UFO. Again, I'm not telling you this. I'm putting this in your head. They probe you because they're gonna beam you up, Scotty. And when they probe you, they're gonna get all the information out of you. And I need them to understand that I need them to skip my house and go to the next house. Because I don't want to be beamed up and I don't want to be probed. I don't. Now, you can come and tell me about it and I will totally believe you, but I'm telling you this information so they already have it. So they could just like, nope, not that house. Next house. You feel me? And go ahead about their business. I don't need that. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, freaking commentator, engineer, because they have those over there too. I don't know what else they do at NASCAR, but what I do know is that they have a need for speed. And at one point in time, muscle cars were king, and they still are, baby. Listen, I just seen the most beautiful muscle car ever. It was a 1970 Chevelle, and guess what color it was?
Black.
Purple. It was purple.
Oh,
It was
Raven.
amazing. It
Raven.
was the best shade of
Raven.
purple I ever seen in my life, and I was just so in love. And I was like, one day, if I ever see you again, you are mine. Put the pedal to the metal. I'm not gonna talk about my addiction, but listen, the muscle cars king always. Um, They didn't say put the pedal to the metal about fiberglass. They was talking about muscle cars. Yes, they was talking about muscle cars. But whatever they want to be, encourage them, babies. They need that love. They need that encouragement. And it's your job as a parent to give them that encouragement. And you do that so that they can be great. And then you can be like, oh, my baby. When they graduating from high school, that's my baby. That's how I'm going to be graduate. That's how I always am when my baby graduates.
Nothing
That's
wrong with that.
my baby. You can be all proud and feeling good that you were an amazing parent and that your kid is going to be something that they want to be that is extraordinary. Do that. That's all I'm saying. Damn, I shouldn't even have to tell you that. But just in case you don't know, I'm telling you. Damn, he had 20 home runs in 25 games. I'm sorry. Bo Jackson got me. He, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. Um, Listen. Let me get past Bo Jackson. He threw me off. It just was right there. Like, damn, 25 home runs. Shit, Bo, you was like, and
Before steroids, too, by the way. It only funny you said
yeah.
this because there's
Oh, and he rushed
Barry Bonds and what's the other?
1,175 yards as a running back. Oh my gosh, this is in high school. This wasn't the NFL. Let's all right. Let's get back to the point. Because Bo Jackson got me distracted. Because Bo knows. Bo knows. Um, Listen, my eye itching like a bitch. Um, I'm probably looking at the screen too long. Listen, time for the fair warning. Stay in your fucking lane. Cause if the shoe fits, this is probably for you, bitch. Stay in your fucking lane, Nas. I love you so much. He said if the shoe fits, then this is for you, bitch. Oh, Jim Jones, what was you thinking? Oh, I'm sorry. Stay in your lane. Your lane over there. My lane is over here. Stay the fuck over there. Get the fuck from over here. Because you jump over here, you're going to get something that you do not want. I say this every day that I do this show with purpose so that we can always remain friends. I want to be your friend to the end. Oh, not Chucky. I want to be your friend to the end. I want to be your friend to the end, right? I do. And I say this with great intention, which is to stay the fuck in your lane because you jump in my lane, you're going to get something you do not want. She's not nice. She's not sweet. She's not kind. Do not break the glass. Do not push the button because you're going to get her. And like Nas said, if the shoe fits, then this is for you, bitch. It is. Sorry, my bad. That was dope. That was bars. I never would have thought of that. Nas would. You don't want her. You don't want her at all. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly. She is. I promise you, she is. She's so nice and sweet and kind and cuddly. And then you get the 2 for 1. If you get her, you're gonna get her 8. Hold the fuck up. 5 years, bitches. AU Big Power. Yeah, AU Big Power. Sorry, I had to celebrate. You want her. Listen, Cat been telling you for 5 years if Cat is purring. Cat is a very happy fucking girl. You don't want the first one. You don't want the first one. She's not nice. You want the latter two. And plus, what usually happens when you cross into other people's lanes is a collision. And who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for Doc. I don't need that for you. I don't need that for we. So just stay in your fucking lane and everything is copacetic. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Pick and choose, pick and choose, pick and choose. Every battle is not a battle for you to fight. Pick and choose your battles wisely. I don't know what's going on with Young Money. I don't. What I do know is 2 out of the ones that was left anyway, because a lot of them got left. But the 2 major ones that came out of that clip, they crashing out and they not picking and choosing their battles wisely, and it looks crazy. Looks very
Mm.
very crazy to me. One is not. She coming at the person low key, but she not suing them, and that looks crazy. She does not have a court case against a person she should have a court case against the person she really got beef with. So she say. So she say. Um, and then the other one got a court case that's frivolous because you engaged in a fucking battle, you stupid bitch. Sorry, my bad. Y'all crashing out over that young Little Wayne, Libra twin, get your peoples. This is not very Libra like to let them just be running out here looking dumb. Oh my gosh. Sad. Anyway, pick and choose your bet. And then he lied, and you let him lie. You let him tell us that he been studying battle raps for years. He ain't studied a motherfucking thing, because if he did, then he would know that Mob Deep, and I listened to this earlier. Mob Deep said that there's a war going on outside, and that no man is safe from it, baby. I'm sorry, Petty Boots. I don't know why I'm apologizing to your bitch ass anyway, Petty Boots. They said you can run, but you can't hide forever, baby Caligula. In these streets that we done took, little boots. They said, Drake, you walking with your head down, scared to look, you shook, bitch, cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Mama say, mama son, mama say, I gotta calm down. Shit. Mama say, mama son, mama say. And then Nas said, if the shoe fits, this one is for you, bitch. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Fuck the battle. Live another day to fight the war. Drake, you can never live another day to fight the war, because your stupid ass keep fucking doing dumb shit and engaging in battles that you can't win, you dumbass. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just okay. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Just
I'm
worry.
with you.
No, Doc, we getting out of here. I gotta
All right.
let the show go so I can upload it so other people can hear it.
I'll save for tomorrow, and I'm gonna start with it tomorrow.
Please do, baby. I love you, but we not gonna get the show uploaded if I keep going. Um, sorry. Just pick and choose your battles. Worry about the war. Fuck the battle. Um, be you. Be authentically you. Even if they tell you they hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, and the way that you dress. 2 out of the 3 you can help. One, well, two out of the 3 you can't help. One you can. You can walk the way you walk. That's the way you walk. Fuck. You want to dress like a weirdo, then be the best dressed weirdo ever. People are attracted to them. I'm not going to get into my own personal thing. But it's okay to be a weirdo, to dress like a weirdo sometimes. You don't always have to look like everybody else. Be you. Um, but you can help making up fake accents and dropping lawsuits that are frivolous. You can help those. You can. Um, Remember, what you eat don't make them shit, and what they eat definitely don't make you shit either. Um, you can't make people happy. I've never been one to worry about making people happy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I fuck making you happy. I'm gonna make me happy, and if I can spread my happiness to you, then wonderful. If I cannot, fuck you. Get the fuck away from me. Simple. Um, you came in this world by yourself. You're gonna leave by yourself. Even if you are a twin, I'm not gonna talk about the other types of twins. Just know you came in this world by yourself. You're gonna leave by yourself. No matter what you do to fix it, you're not gonna make them happy. They're gonna find something to nitpick about anyway. So fuck them. Misery loves company. And I've been told this bitch, I do not want to be your company. You should tell that bitch that too. Fuck, stay your miserable ass over there. Get the fuck away from me. Simple. Simple. And then lastly, dream big. Dream so big that your dreams exceed the universe. And then maybe, no, maybe. I want your dreams to be so big that they jump into a whole nother dimension. You feel me? Not even in this shit, just a whole nother. We can't even see it. And then once you realize and visualize what your dream is, plan and execute, because it's not going to happen just with faith. You have to put in the work. And that's the only way it's going to happen. You got to put forth the effort. All right. Now that I said all that, Doc, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I
Always.
adore you. Thank you for being along for part of this journey. Man, man, 5 years. What the fuck? 5 years. What the fuck? Yo, we gotta
Get
get a
there.
huh?
No, Dave Chappelle. Busy.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you know what? I'm not doing this tonight. I'm not doing this tonight. Y'all, we got to get up out of here. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. Whatever you're doing this evening, I don't know. It's not my business, but whatever you're doing this evening, I just hope that you have the best time ever. Stay safe, be happy, and we got to go, y'all. Good night. Love you. Bye. Still a hip hop hippie, by the way. Bye. Good night, y'all.
Oh,
Oh man, we gotta go 5 years, y'all. This is crazy. This is nuts. All right. Good night, y'all. We gotta go. Bye. I don't know how we still on the screen. I forgot. Bye, y'all.